The wife had just gotten her son to sleep. She was about to rest for a moment when she turned and saw the messy carpet and dirty diapers that hadn't been thrown away yet, dishes cluttering the dining table, clothes piled up like mountains in the bathroom. The wife had no choice but to get up and start cleaning. 2 hours later, exhausted, the wife was just about to get some sleep. Suddenly, she heard her husband opening the door outside. The husband glanced at their son for a moment, then pulled out his laptop, completely oblivious to his stinky shoes scattered all over the place. The wife picked up the shoes and threw them straight at her husband. Seeing his wife's furious expression, the husband quickly put the shoes on the shoe rack, but then he peeled off his smelly socks and carelessly tossed them on the sofa. The wife clenched her fists in anger, while the husband just brushed it off with "I still have work to do." The already sky-high pile of dirty laundry grew even taller. The wife was afraid of waking the baby, so she could only wash things quietly by hand. When she looked over at her husband again, he was actually lounging on the sofa scrolling through pet videos. She felt that she had suffered greatly in this marriage. At this point, her husband even had the nerve to tell her he was hungry. The wife silently cooked him a packet of instant noodles. Suddenly there was a crash behind her. Her husband had knocked over the bottle of milk she'd just prepared. The guy said he had to take a call and walked away. The wife completely lost it. She walked to the door and saw her husband chatting and laughing on the phone. The wife couldn't hold back her rage any longer. She stormed out and smashed her husband's phone on the ground. The wife turned away with tears of hurt and frustration streaming down her face. The husband had just gotten his paycheck today, but rent and utilities ate up most of it. The guy was drowning under all the pressure. But even so, he still bought his wife the makeup she'd been wanting. Then his boss called demanding a new proposal. Even though he'd been dealing with crap all day at work, he still put on a smile when he reached the front door. He always wanted to show his best side to his wife. He pulled up the brand's promotional videos, then got started on the proposal. That's when the client insisted on a phone conference. He noticed the baby bottle on the floor. He went to pick it up but accidentally knocked over the milk on the table. The wife and husband were seeing things from completely different angles. They can only see their own hard work, but missed each other's efforts and feelings entirely, so their emotions finally erupted. The wife went into the bathroom. She typed "let's get divorced" in her phone's message box. The husband went back to the bedroom. His phone screen was completely shattered from when his wife threw it. He typed out a message in the chat just like his wife did, but they didn't send those two hurtful messages. Suddenly the wife got an emoji from her husband. The wife sent back a smiley face. The husband kept sending her cute emojis. The wife finally stopped crying. The husband constantly tries to please his wife. Then the wife walked over and sat down next to her husband. The husband started playfully messing around with his wife, and the wife grabbed her husband's hand and gave it a bite. The wife wasn't angry anymore either. Then the husband pulled out a gift from his backpack. The wife was very happy to see that it was her favorite cosmetics. Marriage isn't about keeping score of who gives more. It's about understanding each other and embracing each other with love.